What's up, everybody? Rashid and Christian here, back with another banger episode of the 4F Podcast. In today's episode, the first thing I do want to discuss is about being adaptable. The thing is, it's a lot of different stuff that's going on right now. AI is booming. Like, you got to be able to get on trends and stuff nowadays. Like, man, like, some people, they be scared of AI. They be like, man, fear-mongering.
Yeah.
AI is going to take all the jobs. It's not going to take all the jobs, bro. Honestly, if you know how to implement that into what you got going on, you're going to be ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people, bro, they think from a consumer standpoint. And they feed into all that propaganda and stuff that they be hearing on the internet, bro. But it's not like that. You got anything you want to say about, like, the AI situation and everything like that?
Yeah, I'd say if you go back to the 90s, whenever the internet was booming, there was probably so many people back then that just, I'm not going to learn that computer stuff.
Yep.
And, like, now, like, whenever I was working at the bank, I'd open people's accounts. And they would just have so much difficulty with very basic technology stuff that their 5-year-old could do. And like they just put themselves at such a disadvantage because they refuse to educate themselves and adapt with technology, right? And then you even go back to the 1800s. Everyone's talking about, AI is taking jobs and all this stuff. Yeah, technology's always taking jobs.
Of course.
Ain't nothing changed but the weather.
Ain't nothing changed but the weather.
As Mr. Cross, my 8th grade history teacher, would say.
Yeah, man. And it's crazy, though. Like, all you got to do is, for real, just be ahead of the curve. Like, I know all of us see the same information online, so we see, like, AI is not to the point to where, like, it hasn't got to the point where it can think it's like how a human mind can. So, like I said, you can find a way to implement it into your business. Like, for example, like, I know, like, for example, the credit repair business we're doing, like, AI can get behind that.
Yes.
Like, it's like, I've been seeing videos about that all the time now. AI credit repair. Like, the AI will send out, templates and all that kind of stuff to the bureaus and all that, and get inquiries removed and all kind of stuff like that. So it's basically virtually can put it inside of any business. So like I said, if you just gotta start reframing how your mind thinks and all that kind of stuff. Cause like that's once you start reframing your mind, that's something I want to mention too here, reframing that mind. Because once you reframe it and look at stuff from a different way, you just start seeing all the opportunities to make money, bro. Like, there's so many opportunities out here. Like, honestly, in 2024, y'all got no reason to be broke.
Yeah.
Y'all don't. Like, it's so many opportunities, bro. You can resell. Like, you can get on YouTube and do automation, bro. You can, like, it's so much stuff you can do. Like, online is where it's at. I always preach internet money, man, because internet money is long money. Like, it's a quick way. You see all these kids, they're 21, 22, 23, and they making $10,000 a month, which is insane, and most people can't even get that at a job. It's insane. Like, you just got to know how to be smart and be adaptable and everything like that. Anything else you want to throw to that?
Yeah, well, I'd say it's a lot easier for somebody to complain about their situation than try to improve it.
That's what I'm saying.
Of course, and then fear mongering, like you said earlier, that's a big problem we have.
Fear mongering.
Everyone's scared of AI.
And
it's like, bro, if a robot comes up to me, I'm gonna shoot it with a shotgun.
And let me tell y'all this, like, see how my mind and my high IQ thinks. If I see somebody fear mongering, I know they getting paid off of it, right? I would make the same kind of video, and I would just try to get other people that think like that to follow me.
That's what Fox News does.
That's what Fox News does.
CNN too, a little bit.
All news stations do that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta understand, like, cause like, man, like, I know y'all see the conspiracy theories and all that kind of stuff too. They're the same way. It's people. Once you start realizing, like, you get out the gut of your mind and thinking that stuff is real, you realize there's people behind them that running those accounts making $10,000 a month from you watching.
Yeah.
And that's how you know how easy it is to, like, do that. Like, it's not hard, man. You just gotta open your mind up. And, like, I say you could take actionable steps to do it, man. Like, first thing I would say, like I said, y'all need to start, trying to read more and everything like that. Stop listening to all this music all the time. Like, y'all need to just start learning and increasing your mind. So it's not hard to do. Cause I will say this, like, it's a process. Like, cause everybody, you don't start off as smart as you are. Because with me, like, I'm the same way. Like, you asked me 2 or 3 years ago about any of this stuff, I'm gonna be like, I don't know. I'm just worried about partying, having a good time. I'm not worried about that. So yeah, like, you gotta actually just try to learn and stuff like that. But listen, if you're a young guy, you should be aiming to get ahead of that curve, man. Because like I said, the quicker you get ahead of the curve, you're gonna set yourself up. I'm always a big proponent of setting myself up in life. Like, right now, I'd rather go hard, try as many stuff as I can in my 20s right now, because when I get 30 and 40, I want to be sitting pretty. I don't want to have to work as hard as I'm doing now. I don't want to.
Yeah.
But I'm always work. That's my mentality. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be doing as much stuff I'm doing now. So, like, right now, y'all have unlimited energy. Y'all can go to sleep at 2 a.m. and get up at 7. They can. Like, when you young, you got limited energy. You should be in the best shape of your life. You should be in the best mindset of your life. But all that stuff you should be doing while you're very young. Go ahead and start grinding and getting yourself together so y'all can be where y'all need to be when y'all get older, man. Like, this ain't no joke, man. life don't stop. If you don't do it, who else gonna do it?
Yeah. And
For
then
real.
also, like with technology, if you don't adapt, you'll get left behind.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to get
Yeah.
left behind.
And you got to learn this stuff, because if you don't, then someone's going to use it to take advantage of you.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if you study history, that's why learning history is very important. If you go back to the Industrial Revolution, whenever the big titans of industry like Vanderbilt and Carnegie and Rockefeller, they all learned the cutting edge of industry and managerial business and different things like that. And they mastered that, like Henry Ford and all those things like that. It's like, do you want to be the guy who owns the assembly plant back then, or do you want to be the guy working on it?
That's what
Same
I'm
with
saying.
AI. Do you want to be the person that has your job taken by AI, or maybe do you want to develop a system that can complement that AI, and then you make money from that? There's so many ways.
So what you think about like what Google and Facebook and them be doing? Like all of them have adapted AI and implemented it into their
'cause they're
software
smart.
and everything. They're smart.
Yeah.
Y'all listen. I'm not gonna say none of y'all are dumb. Like y'all have the same kind of mental capacity. Cause like I said, I come from a small town, bro. I know how like you'll have stigmas on you and stuff like that. You can literally just learn all this stuff. Anything you want to do and put your mind to, you can do it. But like I said, this is something that y'all do need to learn though, because I don't want none of y'all to get left behind. When technology and stuff, because technology always been there, right? Been there before us. It's been there all the time. Like you said, when the internet boom came, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that was on the fence about that.
Oh, for sure.
But
still to this day.
and still to the day, still
Now they're left behind.
Now they're left behind. You don't want to be in that situation because, man, like I said, what you gonna do? Work at McDonald's? They taking that?
Yeah, it's a limiting belief is what it is. So growing up, people have limiting beliefs. One of the biggest limiting beliefs I've seen as an adult is, oh, I'm not good at technology. I'm not a computer person. So you're limiting yourself from doing basic tasks that can help your business or that can really just make your life easier because, oh, I'm not going to try that. I'm not, just like I used to tell myself, I'm not a runner.
Yeah.
You know, and then I went and ran a marathon.
Yeah.
What you tell yourself is the box that you're going to fall in. Oh, my whole family's broke. Oh, my whole family, I come from a bad area. I'm just meant to do crime. You got to get rid of these limiting beliefs.
You got to start saying positive affirmations about your life, man. What I try to tell people to do, it's like, stop saying all those negative words. Stop saying you can't. Stop saying it's impossible. Start saying I can do it. Like it's easily like you could trick your mind into like, I believe in manifestation to a certain extent. I believe you can manifest things in your life. Like you want to be rich. Like I heard somebody say that, I think it was PBD, I think. He said, if you want to be rich, you got to become wealth.
Yeah.
So that means like it's not all just about having money. It's about having the knowledge and everything and all that stuff together, and that's what's gonna build you as a person. You'll be destined to get rich if you have all the other stuff.
Yeah. Well, if you carry yourself like a rich person, other people will treat you like a rich person. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. But with the law of manifestation, it's an equation. So part of that equation is action. So manifestation and affirmation without action is an incomplete equation. The equal on the other end of that, you're not going to get what you want.
Right.
You have to take action.
You got to take action. That's a big key player with life. You got to take action. And like I said, that's another thing I want to tie into too. Y'all can't be waiting around. Like all y'all take so long to start something, man. You do not have time. We don't know what's going to happen. We can all end up dying. It could be a war. We can get it could be over with tomorrow.
What are you going to leave behind for your legacy and your family?
And that's what you really should think about.
Yeah.
What are you going to leave
What are
behind?
people going to remember you for if you died today?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't saying everybody out here has to be an influencer, but you should live a great life, be great to people, do all that kind of stuff, and set yourself up so you can leave a legacy. You want to be remembered by the great stuff you did.
Yeah.
You don't want to be just, oh, he just died. He's a bomb.
Yes.
My dad was a bomb.
So there's something called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It was written by Abraham Maslow in the 1940s, I believe. And it starts off with survival at the bottom of the pyramid. And that's just food, sleep, the basics. Then after that, you have community. Then after that, you have fulfillment. So like, what do people think about me? Different things like that. And a lot of people stop at these. And PBD in his book, The Next 5 Moves, actually talks about that. Some people, unfortunately, are only going to be able to do survival. Because let's say you're born in a village in India and you never get a shot, right? Okay. Oh, well, then what's above that? You know, community. Okay, just savoring those around you. That's great. But there's more to life than just hanging out with family and friends. Let's be real. And then above that, you got fulfillment, which is really self-fulfillment. Yeah, I could go ski every day and snowboard if I really love that. But now you're just being selfish. You're only living for yourself. If that's what you want, cool. I'm not knocking that. But above that, at the top of the pyramid, at the top of the hierarchy of needs, is purpose. So once you conquer all those other ones, you can't have purpose. You can't be at the top of the pyramid if you're starving, right? So you got, and then family. You know, family supports you, fulfillment, all these things. And at the top of the hierarchy of needs, you have purpose. So the people that are in my opinion, the most successful are people like teachers, people like pastors, people that are living their purpose and giving back to the community and fulfilling others, and not only worried about themselves. The people that are only worried about themselves, in my opinion, are at the bottom of the food chain. They're not successful, in my opinion.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta reframe that, man. You gotta, like you said, you gotta start worrying about others and stuff too. And like, so that's a good hierarchy. I think y'all should honestly follow that and everything like that. And yeah, that'll y'all see some great change in y'all life too, man.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, about that time, man. So like, what I want to tell y'all is, listen, don't give up. Don't ever give up. Keep grinding. You know, keep at it. Don't give up. You know, don't let nobody tell you that you can't do something, because you can, no matter where you came from. Because listen, especially all of us in these first world countries and stuff like that, we got the most easiest thing laid out for us. People in, like you said, the Indian people and stuff like that, people in all the other countries and all that, they would do anything to trade lives with you right now.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying. So y'all should being lazy.
Yeah,
man.
and there's people that hate on immigrants too. I mean, I'll take a little left turn. I don't care.
Yeah.
So like those people out there, they're like, oh, the Mexicans are taking our jobs, and black jobs. What's a black job? Like,
You know what I'm saying?
what's a black? You know, like so, like, bro, I'm happy that we got Mexicans coming over here and outworking you while you sit on your couch and eat Cheetos and watch Fox News. You know, bring the immigrants over here so that they can do the job that you're too lazy to do. Because whenever I need my roof done, I'm not gonna call Bubba Jim to try to charge me $10,000 for a half-ass job. I'm gonna call Pablo because he's gonna do $5,000 and he's gonna do twice as good as work as you can do. So stop complaining about other people grinding and getting after it. A lot of these people come over here with nothing but the shirt on their back.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
you people,
Yeah, you
people here in America, y'all get inheritance. Oh, I inherited 20 acres from my pa, and you piss it away. And then you have the audacity to sit up here and watch Fox News every night and talk about immigrants. Those immigrants will outwork you any day. And if they were born in your position, they would outwork you any day. So my rant's over. I just wanted to. Any controversy with that, comment below. I would love to have a debate with you. I call myself not an expert debater, but I'm a proficient debater. I'm in a couple of debate clubs in the area. I'm pretty good at debating, so I would love to live stream you if you have any disagreements with me, and we can make it a thing.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, you're right though. Like like I said, I'm with him 100%. If y'all want to debate, let's do it.
Let's run it.
Yeah.
Well, what's his name? We tried debating the one dude about credit.
Yeah, we tried to debate Antoine Daniels, but he backed out.
Antoine Daniels, yeah, because he tried saying that you should live with your parents until you're 30, and you shouldn't have a credit card until you're 30. Because what he did is he judged all young people off of a few dumb ones. So we called him out. He didn't want no smoke.
He didn't want no smoke. But yeah, like I said, y'all got to stop being lazy, man. That's the main thing. Like I said, I hope if y'all don't take nothing from this video, please stop being lazy. Get off your. I'm gonna say a cuss word. Get off your ass. Y'all got to. Ooh. Monetization going. So yeah, y'all need to, for real. Like y'all need to actually start getting out here and trying to get in the field and figure out what you want to do and go for what you want to go for, man. 'Cause like I said, time is gonna keep moving, and if you're gonna keep sitting on the couch eating Cheetos and stuff all day, eating donuts, getting fat and not in shape, you're cooked.
I got one more story, real quick, and y'all may have heard this on one of our episodes, but it's your first time listening, or maybe you just listened to this part. Bedros Keuilian, he has an epic podcast and book's called Man Up. In his book, he talks about a story. He was on a cruise with his wife, and he was cruising in Alaska, and he was looking over the dock, and he saw that this old man was fishing. Like, you know, he was hunting for some crabs, right? And what happens whenever people go crabbing, they put down a bucket with some bait in the bottom of it. The crabs get in, but they can't get out. But every now and then, a few ambitious crabs will almost get out. So what happened whenever this ambitious crab almost got out? Bedros was like, look, babe, this one's finna get out. And like whenever they were getting off, the old man was still fishing. He was like, hey, bud, that one's finna get out. And the old man looked at him and said, just keep on watching, son. Next thing you know, the other crabs at the bottom started yanking down the ambitious crab who was trying to get out. And then he even said that if the same ambitious crab keeps trying to get out, they'll cut off its arms. They'll cut it off by the joints. So, like Bedros asked, I'm gonna ask the same question. Do you have any crabs in your life? Do you have any people that are pulling you down, just little nicking at you? Oh, I'm gonna make 6 figures this year. What? How are you gonna do that? Bro, if it's family, same thing, because you don't have to eliminate every relationship. There's eliminating and there's editing. You got to know the difference. You can eliminate some relationships, but let's be real, you don't want to eliminate family. What you got to you edit those relationships.
You edit those relationships.
If your so and so pisses you off in your family, don't go to their house every weekend, because then you're gonna create, familiarity breeds contempt.
Yep.
Edit that relationship. Maybe instead of seeing them every weekend, you see them once a quarter, once every few months, and then whenever you have the energy to be around them, you can be a lot more positive around them.
Right.
So get rid of the crabs in your life. That's all I gotta say.
Well, all right, y'all. Like I said, that was a great episode, man. Y'all take a lot from that. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to just, like I said, really lock in. Just lock in this year. That's all I ask for y'all. Stop being lazy and get to it. But I'm out of here. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a very blessed rest of your day, man. Make sure y'all follow us on all platforms, the Poor Podcast, and we're out.
Peace.